Holy cow. That was awful. I just got done watching the most god-awful Wrestle Kingdom I've ever seen. That was just pure trash. That was just awful. From start to finish, it was just an insult to my intelligence. The whole entire thing was just complete garbage. But there was one standout in the whole entire show. It was actually the show opener. The show opened up with the strongest match that's ever been produced in Wrestle Kingdom history. And then the whole entire thing just went to crap after that. In fact, I should have just went and taken a crap myself, because that would have been far more entertaining than the garbage I just got done watching. So I guess we'll run through this and hit the highlights and really break this down for you guys. But first of all, I want to make sure that you followed the link in the description so you can pick up my shirts. I just released some new shirts. And also, this particular podcast is going to be sponsored by none other than McDonald's. 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles on a sesame seed bun. That's right, folks, the Big Mac. Go and get yourself the Big Mac and tell them that Keith sent you, and you'll get a discount. So everybody thank McDonald's for that. We can all go out and get a Big Mac tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and get into this. So the show starts off with Baron Corbin versus Orange Cassidy. And this is just a fantastic match. The way that their feud has been building up the past 2 months, I really didn't expect much out of it, but man, they sure did deliver on this. I'll tell you. So the match started off with a beautifully edited package. You know, one of those that only the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla can deliver. One of these beautiful packages. And when it fades out, it fades out to the arena was black. And then Baron Corbin comes walking down the ramp. And while he's walking down the ramp, all of a sudden you heard on the microphone Orange Cassidy start to talk trash on him. He says, "Hey man, Baron, you're a nobody. You're a complete scum." And Baron turns around and Baron's like, "Yo, dude, what? What are you saying, dude? I'm like the best in the company." And Orange is like, "Yo, dude, I am going to totally beat you in the face." And Baron Corbin's like, "Dude, I'm in the ring. Come on and try it." So then Orange Cassidy comes out and comes running down the ramp, comes running into the ring rather, and immediately just starts pummeling Baron with all these hooks, just going after him. Baron then sets him up for a belly to belly and throws Orange Cassidy over and into the turnstile and starts just beating him into the turnbuckle. And at that point, he grabs Cassidy and does a belly to belly and goes backwards into the middle of the ring. And then he goes in for a quick cover, but only gets a 1 count. And then at that point, he stands up, but Cassidy trips him and he falls over. And then Cassidy stands up above Baron and he starts taunting him. And then he starts doing this very methodical working on Baron's wrist as he's on the ground. He starts stepping on his hand. He's stepping on his hand. He's grinding it into the mat. And at that point, then he jumps up onto the rope and does this unbelievable swanton bomb, something I've never seen him do before, and I was just blown away. And he goes immediately for the cover and gets a 2 count right off the bat. So now we're off to the races. We're actually going. We're actually starting. And so at that point, Baron then stands up and he locks his leg around Orange Cassidy's leg and then does this. I never seen him pull off the dirty deeds quite like that. I mean, he just went in and just hit the sucker. And I thought it was lights out. He immediately went for the cover and got a 2 count on the cover. But at the 2 count, Orange Cassidy raised up his shoulder off the mat. So it was all for naught. We thought that he had it, but it ended up it wasn't. And so they sparred back and forth a little bit. And they go out of the ring. And Baron takes Orange and he throws him into the barrier there with the audience. And then he runs back in and the referee starts counting. And he gets to a 7 count. Right when he gets to 8, that's when Orange Cassidy jumps in. We thought he was going to count him out. But looks like it was not a count out. Orange Cassidy is still in the match. He's still going. After he gets in, Orange Cassidy actually pulled off a natural selection. And he went for the cover. 1, 2, and he got a 2 count. Baron Corbin kicked out. So at this point, I'm just going crazy. I've never seen anything like this. These guys are just showing a level of athleticism and a level of defense and offense that's just completely unbeknown to anybody else in the entire universe. I mean, this is a type of entertainment that you just can't get anywhere else. So after this, we're not even done. After this, Baron Corbin goes for a flying moonsault and nails it, but he only gets a 1 count on the cover. And then he does a buckle bomb, believe it or not. I thought they outlawed buckle bombs, but he went for the buckle bomb. At this point, it split Cassie's head open, and now he's gushing blood all over the place. So Baron goes for the deep 6, and I was like, oh, deep 6. It's over now. It's completely over. He won. He didn't. Orange Cassidy freaking kicked out on a 2 count on a deep 6. That's like the most protected finishing move in the entire league. And he still kicks out. So after this, then he goes for another moonsault, but he missed it. Nobody was home. Cassidy rolls out. Baron ends up falling flat on his face. Cassidy goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Baron kicks out, and the crowd is just going absolutely ballistic. Crowd's going nuts. This is the most entertaining thing we've ever seen in the history of ever. And then at this point, the Good Brothers come running out. And we thought that they were on medical leave, and they come running out, and they cause a distraction. And at that point, Baron Corbin is able to hit the end of days. 1, 2, 3, the end. Baron Corbin ends up retaining the Impact World Championship title in what was a 36-minute match to end all matches. And this is what they opened the show up with. A 36-minute blood feud between these two guys. The most exciting match ever. And then the whole thing just goes to crap. After that, we got a 35 women's Royal Rumble, which nobody freaking asked for. And then after that, we have guys wrestling in the mud, which nobody asked for. And then we got some guy doing hocus pocus magic. We got some girl coming out in a bunny suit. This whole entire thing just went to absolute garbage. It was the biggest waste of time ever. In fact, I'm actually stupider for having to watch this garbage crap in the first place, and now I have to sit here and talk to all you people and pontificate on the finer points of this special that I just got done watching, so you guys don't have to waste your time watching. I'm doing a service for you, and I'm getting dumber in the process. I hope you're all happy. Yeah, I just want to make that video real quick. Every time I end up stumbling into one of these guys' videos, my biggest, I guess, what perplexes me the most is, why do we sit here and spend 20 minutes reciting verbatim the match that just happened? When I listen to Wrestling Observer Live, Brian and Mike, they'll spend 15 minutes recapping the entire show. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I have a low attention span or something like that. Or maybe it's just the fact that after watching the program and then going into one of these things to where it's a 3.5 hour retelling of the 3.5 hour program I just watched, it seems a little peculiar. It's like, why am I having this guy recite and retell the entire program, move for move, line for line, and these guys will literally recite the banter. I mean, they'll be like, he said this, and then he said this, and then he said this, and then he said this. Like even Brian and Vinny, whenever they do their recaps, Vinny does the same thing, and I'm like, why are you recapping the dialogue? We just watched the dialogue. We just watched it. Why is Vinny recapping the dialogue? You don't have to recap the dialogue. Just say, dudes walked in, said some stuff. 1, 2, 3, dude retained. That's all we need to know. And then, if you want to unload on your opinion on that, that's fine. I would much rather hear the opinion. I would much rather hear the analysis. But this is what happened, and this is what happened, and this is what happened, and this is what happened. I mean, it just, I don't know. It's whatever. So yeah, I thought I'd take a moment to have some fun and make a quick video. Basically just mimicking what everybody's reviews are after these pay-per-views and after these episodes and whatnot, about how they just go and recite line for line all the dialogue and move for move all the matches and everything. It's interesting, I guess. Whatever. It's a little microcosm of YouTube. It's something that I don't think happens in any other medium. Like, imagine a guy who reviews Jeopardy, and after every episode, he comes on and retells every single question and every single answer. And it's like, why am I watching this guy when I can just go watch Jeopardy? Oh well. But yeah, I guess that's all. So thanks for watching and peace out.